opioid crisis, but it turns out that was just another broken campaign promise. Here's what really happened under Stein's leadership. Drug overdose deaths in North Carolina have more than doubled. In 2021, 4,041 people in North Carolina lost their lives to overdoses, the highest number of overdose deaths in a single year ever in North Carolina. And fentanyl overdose deaths have increased more than 650%. Stein can't be trusted to protect North Carolina's kids and families.
And I'm running for U.S. House District 12 here in Charlotte as a Republican this November. We know that the Democrat machine controls Charlotte, but a common sense Republican like me can win if we can get our message out to the voters. If you're like me and fed up with deep state career politicians like Alma Adams and Joe Biden, help me send a message that their time is up. I've done something by running for Congress. Now I need you to do something. Visit aliforcongress.com. Make a contribution. Together, we can make America better. Thank you.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You know what it is. You're here on the Urban Conservative. We got a little bit of a special report we're going to cover. Yours truly, Abdul Ali, rocking with you in the afternoon for a special report. Got to give a big shout out to everybody over at the Trump Force 47 team. They're going to have a watch party tonight over on Central Avenue. Also, big up to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Republican women who are also hosting a watch party tonight. And obviously, I got to give a big shout out to everybody from the North Carolina delegation that is at the RNC convention. What we're going to talk about right now is your boy, Roly-Poly Martin, having a conniption fit on the Piers Morgan show over the question, should Kamala Harris be the Democrat replacement for Joe Biden? Now, obviously, I'm in camp, keep Biden in the race. The better off we are, I think we're better off with Joe Biden in the race. It has become painfully obvious that his cognitive decline cannot be put back away. There is no, unscrambling that egg, if you will. But Piers Morgan, oddly enough, had Roland Martin on his show, and this was just a very, very interesting appearance by Roland Martin. We're going to roll this and give you some commentary here. Let's take a listen.
So let me walk you through this here, and that is this here. For the last 20 days, the attacks on Joe Biden have not come from the right. They've actually come from his own party.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes. And so one of the dumbest things in the world. Now, we saw Donald Trump lie constantly in that debate on June 27th. What you did not see was Republicans.
They're having a hard time. Look at this guy. He just looks ridiculous. But they're having a hard time keeping a straight face with Roland Martin up here saying this foolishness.
Talking about all of his lies. They totally ignored it. So what you have, so with all of that, you still have a very tight race.
No, you do not have a tight race. Why does it? Okay. They want you to believe, the Democrats want you to believe that this is tight, but the polling shows something different.
The greatest, so the fundamental problem for Democrats is this, and folks who want to deal with this. You have Dem power brokers who've been trying to get Kamala Harris off the ticket for 3 years. They don't want her to leave the ticket.
Clearly.
So the 2028 battle is happening right now. Here's the problem, though. If you pick anyone other, if you take Biden off, you pick anybody other than Harris, you can't transfer the money. You can't transfer the 1,000 campaign workers. You can't transfer the 100 field offices. How do you build a national campaign on the fly in a matter of weeks?
You don't build a national campaign on the fly in a couple of weeks. And I noticed something. He's not talking about how particularly qualified Kamala Harris is.
Don't you think, Roland, the party machine, because the super PAC money can be transferred, right? Do you not think the machinery could get behind another candidate?
No. Super PAC, remember, super PACs are not supposed to coordinate with campaigns, even though we know they do.
That's correct.
So they can't do that. So you have to have a campaign apparatus. So the Democrats' greater problem is they're killing their own plan A. Listen, when Disney was getting rid, trying to get rid of Bob Chapek, the board of Disney didn't go, hey, let's get rid of Bob and don't have a plan B. He had Iger already lined up. You cannot move.
I gotta say this, y'all. His shirt is ridiculous. Who's not letting black people vote? Like, come on, man.
On plan A unless a plan B in place.
All right, for the record, why doesn't he just go bald, bro? Like, what is that on the top of his head?
All right, but so Roland, plan A, plan B, whatever. Who do you
Uh-oh. Direct question alert.
want to be the Democrat nominee to come up with Trump?
If you persuade Biden to step aside, the only logical person from a money and infrastructure standpoint.
No, I hear you.
Is the vice
but who do you want that to? Who do you want the nominee to be?
No, I'm not. See, again, I don't.
Direct question. Who do you, sir, want the nominee to be? Let the tap dance begin.
Deal in this Disney-fied world. I deal in reality. The only person from a money standpoint and an infrastructure
I get you. So would you rather it be okay? So would you personally rather it be Joe Biden or Kamala Harris?
He asked him again directly. Would you personally rather have Joe Biden or Kamala Harris? And this guy in the middle is yucking it up because he knows what's happening here.
Biden.
Come on, bro. Did you see the pause? Like, look at this guy's face, man. How does anybody take this guy seriously?
Personally, rather it be Joe Biden or Kamala Harris?
Come on. Just come on. You really brushed the top of that head, man. Come on, big.
Biden has to decide.
All right. That's not what he asked you.
See,
well, what do you think?
If Biden does, listen.
What
Biden
do you
has made
think?
it clear.
What do you think, sir?
Roland.
Hey, Piers, Biden has made it clear he's running. Unless Obama goes to him and says, "Hey, Joe."
No, I understand all that, but I'm very curious why somebody who's been you're one of the most opinionated human beings I've ever known in my life, and which is a good thing. But why can't you just answer a straight question? Which one do you prefer?
You did not answer the question. Come on, roly poly. You did not answer the question, sir.
Piers, I've been making the phone calls. I'm looking at the reality of this.
I know,
this is not.
Would you rather it be Biden or Harris? Who do you think has a better chance of winning?
I'm telling you right now. You missed what I just told you. Listen to me clearly, Piers. If they move Biden, they're taking out Harris, and that will be completely detrimental.
Why are they taking out Harris? I don't understand.
Because they haven't wanted her anyway. They went to Biden in the last couple of years to get him to drop.
Okay, but look, putting aside all of this, who do you personally, Roland Martin, who would you like to see take on Trump with the best chance of winning? Just give me a name.
The best chance you actually have of winning right now is Biden, Harris, because of money and infrastructure.
All right, fair enough. I got there in the end.
All right, this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why the left is in trouble in our country today. This is why we're in a situation we are, and the Democrats are in full-blown panic mode because none of them want Kamala Harris. That's just the reality of it. He didn't say Kamala Harris is highly qualified, will do a wonderful job. She'll go up there and be able to take the infrastructure that the Biden campaign has built and utilize that to beat Donald Trump. The Democrats don't want her. Roland Martin doesn't want her, and he almost had a conniption fit for not answering a direct question. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Roly-poly Martin breaking down on Piers Morgan. Stay tuned right here on the Urban Conservative for more news and updates. Peace and love. Y'all have a positive and productive